Alright. So saw everything here. So was this supposed to be some kind of memorial? But somehow it links to the other side of the river? Let's go! Whoops. I was pushing the buttons for E6. Is that what we were playing before?
Yeah.
The buttons are completely different. Oh, it doesn't matter to me if you want to show them right now.
Hey.
Okay, what's he doing? We get to the top of here where there's no monsters. Or we'll just do this.
Right.
Tower.
Is that amazing? A town? This deep in the Great Forest? Not just that, but look at it! It looks like a way more technologically advanced place than even Casnin. What is that structure over there? The one surrounded by thunderclouds. Seems like some kind of tower. That be... Yeah, I think it's safe to assume that's the one you marked in your notebook. I didn't expect we'd find it this quickly. It looks almost magical, like something out of a fairy tale or an old legend. I'm sure Remnus would be overjoyed if he could see it.
Sure it would.
I'll have to bring him here sometime. I'd say it's high time we go in for a closer look, shall we?
I think this goes all the way. Oh no, it goes. It's just
Oh, what?
Alright, so the point of this game is to collect memories for Adol, but we've already collected them all, so we haven't been showing them. But we're gonna go ahead and show off some of his memories. Yep.
And
We should have collected up to this point.
yeah, and just so you know, they mostly have nothing to do with the story. They're mostly memories of Adol when he was a little boy.
See, we saw this one in the tower. This one. I don't. Oh, in this one. In this one.
That
And
one.
that one. Maybe this one. What about this one? No.
No.
Close your eyes.
Close your eyes, spoiler alert! Okay,
I think it's
these
from
are
here. From here down.
Right. Inquisitiveness.
I'm not sure how long this is gonna take.
You did well today, Adol. Yeah, I'm fine.
He's so cute.
I know, baby Adol's so adorable.
He's not wearing his pajamas.
This is nothing.
And he's still tucking his pants into his boots.
You're still a child, so you need to take care of yourself. Your mother up in heaven would never forgive me if you were to get hurt. Daddy? Who's that? Oh, he's a traveling merchant. He comes and stays here for a while, a few times each year.
Hey, Rocket Mecha, how are you doing?
Hello! He has all kinds of interesting stories to tell.
We have all these memories that we skipped because we're not able to recollect them.
He brings them to us like souvenirs, in place of actual souvenirs most of the time. Interesting stories? Do you want to hear some? We can go talk to him together late. Adol, where'd you go? Gracious, he even left his basket behind. He's usually such a serious boy, but it seems he's still his father's child. I certainly hope he doesn't take after me too much. So what happened to the princess after that? Oh, it was awful. I'm afraid she met the most untimely end. Ah, you've come back to listen again? Oh, it's you, Adol. Shouldn't you be in bed by now? Where did that princess live? Far away on foreign shores. Foreign shores? But there isn't anywhere around here with a name like that. Guess the idea of a world outside your familiars is still a bit much for a young boy like you. The world outside this village is a vast place, filled with wonders. For example, have you ever heard of the ocean?
The foliage ocean.
Ocean? That's right. Let me tell you a tale of the ocean and the pirates who roam it. Pirates? Tell me more!
I am a pirate.
I wish I could get my bandana. Okay. Oh, Adol, do you have some business outside the village? Uh-huh. I'm gonna go pick some medicinal herbs. Really? Well, don't be gone too long. Looks like it's gonna start raining any time now. No problem. So, if I can't find one in the village, I'm sure I'll find one on the other side of the mountain. Huh? There are just more mountains. So cold. Is this rain? Oh, what's this? A wild crybaby approaches!
Is that a Pokemon reference?
Seems like it. Daddy?
Gotta catch 'em all.
Adol, I've been worried sick about you. What are you doing out here? I was looking for the ocean. I thought there might be one on the other side of the mountain. Oh dear. Honestly, you do take after me a little too much.
He's so cute.
I know.
I just want to hug him and I want to pinch his cheeks until they're blue.
What?
I'm kidding. Kind
What are
of. Sort of.
What are you doing? Daddy, I'm sorry. I saw these books in this map and I... No, it's okay, Adol. You don't need to apologize. Daddy? A travel journalist? Does that mean you wrote all these books, Daddy? That's right. I traveled across a few nearby countries before finally settling in this village. Look at this map, Adol. It said that the beautiful white flowers that grow in this canyon only bloom one night a year. Daddy? Why did you become a travel journalist? Well, I suppose you could say I just wanted to see things with my own eyes.
Are we gonna skip the one after this?
So you're really gonna leave us, Adol? I'm sorry. I made up my mind. Well then, hurry up and get going. No one likes hearing goodbyes. Ha! You don't want to end up crying on the road like you did when you were a kid, do you? So where will you be going first? I think I'll start by heading south. I want to brush up on my sword skills before venturing too far. I knew this day would come eventually, but, well, let me just say one thing. I want you to swear you'll come back here one day. Doesn't matter when, just one day. If you promise me that, and always remember you've got a home to come back to, you'll find the strength to overcome any obstacle. And I don't care how much time passes, you will always be welcome here. Dad. And when your journey is complete and you come back here for good, I'm sure you'll see things a lot differently than you do now. So go and make lots of good memories, Adol.
Way to go, Adol, going and losing all your good memories.
Thanks, Dad. Take care, everyone. You too. Send us a letter every now and again. Alright, I'm off.
I'm off to get sucked into a storm wall. Did we skip those?
For now, yes.
And I think we can do not the next one.
How long has it been since I arrived here? Look outside the forest. There was a familiar statue on the side of the path. I don't realize he had been this way already. How can I escape from this overgrown forest?
The foliage ocean.
The foliage ocean of Celceta.
I think we've seen this one actually. Or it's like you see this one twice. It's also part of meeting him, but it's like a longer version of it.
You truly are an unusual visitor. You appear to have even more interest in the Primeval than the people of this village do. So I suppose that inquisitiveness is what allowed you to come this far into the forest to begin with. Perhaps you might actually be able to reach it one day. Adult, if such a time should come... No, I suppose that is too much to hope for.
No.
My apologies, Adol. Please forget I said anything. We should be returning to the village now. It seems my people wish to hold a welcoming party for you. And I would not want to be the one responsible for our guest of honor showing up late.
Yeah, you'd be a huge jerk. No? Oh yeah, these are like in game. We can save the rest for later.
Yeah, let's save the rest for later. The memory viewing is over! For now.
Whoa, this is a nice fight.
Wait, where am I going? I wasn't paying attention. I'll come down here anyway. I think there's a treasure chest. Or wait, there was a memory, but I think there's a treasure chest. I feel like that's the story of my life. Wait, where am I going? Oh, yeah, there's a treasure chest. Oh, there's also a chimichanga over there.
It's a big right now.
Yeah, I probably killed this bear or whatever a million times.
Chimichanga!
Dang, we got a lot of stuff off of that thing. I don't think we did a whole lot of grinding when we played through this game.
Grinding.
Farming levels. Like I was leveling up a lot.
I don't think we did.
I just made sure to kill everything. I want to go down there. Oh, I guess I was thinking I would fall down the edge here, but I didn't and just kept going down.
Not a bad tactic.
Yeah. I also like to not use teleports and run back and forth and kill everything. Get out of there! Oh, there's a treasure!
Patience.
Oh, I have a ton of patience. Whenever I play Final Fantasy VII at least once a year. And I always get to level like 75 or something before I even go to Junon.
Sounds more patient than I am. Sometimes I just like reading to the story, and if I don't, then I'll get really impatient playing.
How are we supposed to get around?
So, I'm a much more patient person in video games than I'm being patient.
Let's just say I played The Longing and actually beat it. That is patience.
I have patience when it comes to the longing. For other games, I am impatient.
Okay, we are supposed to keep going north.
Or at least when it comes to boring games like the longing.
I actually beat it a second time this morning.
Yeah. But we say nothing.
But I beat it in a way that's faster than the normal way, I guess. I wanted to see the other endings.
Offset.
Even the speedrunner strats for that game is like, what, 2 hours? And that's for getting the worst ending in the whole game.
Windmills. Incredible. This place is even more unbelievable up close. And what kind of people live here? Hey, what are those twirly things over there? They're called windmills. The wind spins them around to generate energy. Oh wow, I'm impressed you knew the answer, Jaren. Very nice. Hey, they don't call me an information dealer for nothing. Anyway.
Changing the subject there, Durian. Durian.
Based on our experiences so far, it seems safe to assume that adults cause some kind of trouble here too. We might get chased around, we might get locked in a house somewhere for a while, who knows? Either way, we can't stand around forever, so let's just get this over with! Alright, let's get this over with. What trouble did we do?
Hold on, we gotta do our respective spins, or else they'll think we're rude.
And here we go. Hold up, Battle. What'd you do this time?
He died.
It's a ghost! Huh?
Did they just completely forget about the tombstone that they saw with Adolf's name on it?
The spins are a much respected Celceta tradition.
Yeah.
What's going on here? It's Adolf! He's come back to haunt us! This isn't your world any longer! Go back to sleep! Leave us be! Go to the light!
Go into the light.
I see. So it was the people of this town who dug that grave, Adolf. At least Ozma remembered the grave!
Right?
They appear to be under the impression that you are in fact diseased.
Diseased?
Diseased! I get confused by the two words! Disease.
She's so cute too. I'm gonna pinch her cheeks too.
I sometimes get confused by the two words deceased and diseased. They sound too much alike! Don't you agree? They sound too much like one another, so it's kind of,
It's okay.
Diseased. Diseased.
Disease. Oh.
For once this first impressive battle hasn't gotten more diseases with all that traveling you done.
Right?
Alright, let's get on with it. Wait. Is she talking?
Yeah. Oh, you talk.
Oh, Adol, is that you? Who are you?
Oh, I see. You've lost your memories. Well then, let me introduce myself again. I'm Kalilika. It's a pleasure to meet you.
My name is... How'd you know I'd lost my memories?
Oh,
That's beside the point! You really are quite the troublemaker, you know. First you wander off outside the town without permission and disappear without a trace. And then you show up here again with no memories! The nerve of some people, I swear! I like that you're an interesting person, but there are limits, you know? After a while, it just gets old. You're almost a full-grown adult, so you really have to start acting like one, okay? Wow, Adol, this kid doesn't mince words, does she? Ahem. Now, I think that about covers the scoldings. So if you would, please come with me. I'll show you to my home. Highland. allow me to introduce myself. My name is Aaron.
What?
My name is... I'm the mayor of this town and Kalilika's grandfather. I must say, it's amazing to see you alive again, adult. I assumed I never would. I saw the grave. Before you returned, we were under the impression that you had died. It must have been quite a shock to see it. But think how we must feel to see you standing before us now. May I ask why you believed Adol to be dead? We found Adol's belongings near a waterfall in this area, but Adol himself was nowhere to be seen. We searched for days, but could find no trace of him. We had little choice but to believe he had accidentally fallen in and drowned. Heh, something tells me drowning's not too likely to be the way this one goes out.
But wouldn't you think if they buried someone without the body and you saw them appear one day, why would you think they're still dead? You knew they didn't find a body, that it was possible he was still alive. I just don't get it.
I can't even imagine how confusing this must all be for you. In order to explain things adequately, I would be forced to detail a number of private matters regarding these lands. And I honestly cannot say how much I am at liberty to discuss right now. Lilika? Yes, grandfather? When Lisa returns for the rite of summoning, would you please ask her to come by? Is she returning today? Indeed, although it may be past nightfall by then. Either way, I will need to consult with Lord Eldeal on this matter. Yay! Until I have done so, I'm afraid I'll have to ask you to remain here, in our guest quarters.
As a prisoner. I mean, a guest.
Yeah, as a guest. Definitely not a prisoner. For how long? I cannot say for certain. I will call for you when the necessary preparations have been made. Your arrival has caused quite a commotion in town already. I apologize for the inconvenience, but I think it would be best if you stayed indoors for the night. We'll do what we can to make your stay a pleasant one. Kalilika, would you please show our guests to their quarters?
Yes.
Of course.
What'll you do?
Well, since arriving here, we have learned not much. I'm inclined to disagree. If this is where Adol's tracks end, there's a high probability that this is where he lost his memories. It may not seem like much to go on, but it is a solid lead nonetheless.
Hey,
Did anyone else find Kalilika and the mayor's reactions to Adol's memory loss kind of weird? I mean, they didn't seem surprised at all. There's definitely something strange about this town. Technology here is pretty advanced too. They've even got windmills and street lights. What's a street light? It's like whenever you're teaching a little kid everything all over again.
Well, they've never seen anything like this.
I know. That's the point. Oh right, they're little devices on sticks. Basically, that light up when it's nighttime. In big towns, you can have a bunch of them along the side of a road. Then when night falls, turn them on and it's bright as day. Usually, a little bit. Wow, that's incredible! You sure don't hear of too many towns that use them. Heck, you'd be hard-pressed to find one even in Rom. Honestly, this town might just be more advanced than any place I've seen or heard about in the whole empire. Makes you wonder, what's a town like this doing in the middle of the Great Forest? You mean Foliage Ocean?
So, Foliage Ocean.
You managed to remember anything yet at all? I think I remember... Not yet. Yeah, I didn't think so. All we know about him is his name, however. Beyond that, we can only speculate. I think it would be best for us to rest now, and trust that our questions will be answered come morning. Sounds like a good idea to me. Is it time for dinner? Rita, give me a break. After much tossing and turning, Adol finally gave up on trying to get to sleep. There was simply too much going through his head.
Jiren looking like he's used to falling out of the bed.
Shoutouts to the front door.
Shoutouts to the front door.
What? Let's go through the window.
It's not even the window, it's like a vent.
The window is unlocked. It might be possible to slip out from here.
Never mind, it's the window.
It's a window! The message says this when you try to go through it.
Oh, really?
Will you go outside? Really?
Okay, let's try to go through.
It seems this door is a strange variety that can't be unlocked from inside.
What? It looks like it's open. You can see the moonlight on the steps.
Unless it's just the moonlight reflecting through the window. I mean, like the window of the door. If it's that much moonlight, then that door must have a very big window.
I don't see a window on the door.
Okay,
Unless that's the neighbor's house. No, there's no window. Oh, I guess there's one at the top. You can't go back in.
Let's look around here.
It's dangerous to be on the open window maniac. Go back in your house.
Nope! I'm the open window maniac! Go back to your house, young lady, or else I will. A winged statue stands beyond the entrance. It looks similar to the statues in Casnia Mine and the underground ruins.
One day, I intend for mankind to take to the skies. Just like this, on wings of their own creation.
Yes, we have heard this before.
Now then, Adol, please wait here for now. I'll call for you when Lord Eldiel is ready to grant you an audience. Feel free to make yourself comfortable in the meantime. If you'll excuse me.
But I won't.
For goodness sakes, I just finished cleaning. Hard to believe anyone can be this disorganized.
I guess let's look at everything. Let's get our hands on all this knowledge.
It appears to be some kind of telescope, though larger in size than any that are known, with a very delicate looking lens. Some kind of measuring instrument is laid down haphazardly next to it. It appears to be some kind of ship. Judging by the fact that it has a cannon attached to it, it's likely a warship.
Nah, that's a transport ship. That's the easy transport getting shot through a cannon.
A strange sphere slowly rotates in place. The The pattern on it looks like a map, but built out of puzzle pieces. Various antiques, documents, and maps are lined up here. They look like spoils from a ruin raid. There are various books piled upon one another here, all pertaining to the study of language. Among them are some with writing in an unrecognizable script. I'm terribly sorry to have kept you waiting, Adol. Lord Aldiel is expecting you on the balcony. Please come this way.
Wow, let's go see this guy. He's too excited.
You must be Adol Kristen. I am. I imagine you were quite shocked to be brought here so suddenly.
And it explodes.
One day, I intend for mankind to take to the skies. Just like this, on wings of their own creation. However, now is not yet that time. The doors must be opened in the proper order.
Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Aldiel. I suppose you could say I'm the one who brings harmony to this world.
I find it strange that his portrait has purple eyes, but his actual model has like blue eyes.
Lisa,
Excuse me, Lisa.
Stare.
I'm sorry for the mess. I'll tidy the room again later. If you wish to talk to Adol here, I'll take my leave now.
I am sorry.
Thank you.
He keeps talking, but not the words that are in the word bubbles.
Now,
Now, Adol, all of these books and blueprints you see before you. They all depict things that I plan to have someone invent one day. Plan to have someone invent?
That's just how powerful Eldeal is. He has mood eyes.
Indeed, one day, someone will invent each of the inventions you see before you. Construction, arts, medicine, weaponry. All kinds of knowledge from every field of study are gathered here for the express purpose of gifting to mankind one day. And by bestowing this knowledge, I have worked to maintain balance and harmony in the world throughout its history. Sounds like the work of a god. There are many in Highland who regard me as one. I have been carrying out this process for hundreds of years now, treating it as my sacred duty. When the land struggled with floods, I gave its people the knowledge to build floodgates and improve irrigation. In one age, a violent plague spread across the land, and I prompted the development of a cure. As for a recent example, do you see that blueprint spread out over there? Where? I'm sorry, I have a habit of being a little untidy. I believe there are blueprints of a boat on this table.
Somewhere. Just look for a boat.
The armies of the Roman Empire and the Principality of Altago have long been butting heads, as I'm sure you know. At one point, Altago seemed to be at a disadvantage. Now the two forces are an even match for one another. The reason for this sudden equalization? An exceptionally fast warship the Altagonians happened to invent in the nick of time. I want to ride on one, please! expected of an explorer like you. My point, however, is that these blueprints are the plans for that very warship. The countries have been at odds for so long. It would create an imbalance where one to fall under the other's flag.
So he's creating an endless war.
If Rom were to annex Otago, the number of problems for both nations would increase considerably. It simply would not be wise to let the war end quite so easily. Much like the relationships between people, resolutions can sometimes lead to problems all their own. Otago is a particularly complex region, and it's generally best left to its own devices, but exceptions must be made.
Are you unable to sleep? I'm so happy you're alive, Adol. Do you remember my name?
Lisa.
Lilia.
Mine!
Oh, so you do remember me then? That makes me very happy. Would you like to talk for a while, Adol?
No. No!
I see. So your memories of me only just returned a moment ago. What a wonderful coincidence. If you don't mind me asking, how much do you remember about Lord Eldeal?
I feel like she has a laugh from The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. I guess it's Child Zelda that has that laugh. Or maybe any of the young girls.
Only our first meeting. Really now, that's most impressive. If your memory has recovered that much, then perhaps you've already realized this, but Lord Eldeal personally chose you and summoned you to this land. He intended to impart upon you the knowledge of the tower. Unfortunately, you vanished before you could receive it. And I'm afraid I don't know what specific knowledge Lord Eldeal intended to impart. I feel I should also disclose to you the truth regarding your memories, or at least some of them. The area surrounding the sanctuary is protected by a special kind of barrier. When outsiders leave, they forget everything that happened here. It's as if they never came. Why? To avoid the existence of this town and Lord Eldeal becoming discovered by the outside world. I believe that you lost your memories when you left this area. However, you should only have lost your memories of Highland and its environs. Nothing more. I lost all my memories! I'm sorry. I really have no idea what could have caused that to occur. I've also never heard of anyone regaining their memories of Highland upon returning either. It may be some time before he can grant an audience with you, but I'm certain you'll be able to speak with Lord Eldeal again. However, it is late, and you need your rest. I'll see you again tomorrow. I'm just so relieved to learn that you're alive. Oh, and Adol, if you should remember anything else about Lord Eldeal. I'm sorry, it's nothing.
Good night.
Good night to you.
Good night, Lisa.
Night, Lisa! One more question. Do you think Puppy Adol's handsome?
No.
No!
He's like a marshmallow.
Sorry, Adol. Can you explain that again from the beginning? I doubt repeating the explanation will make its contents any easier to understand. And I must confess, it is most difficult to believe such a tale could possibly be true. So basically, this Eldeal guy is like some kind of god that gives people knowledge. We've seen some strange things on our journey so far, but this is pushing it. There's one point I would like to be clarified. You said that upon leaving this area, you forget everything that happened here, correct? Surely that would mean forgetting the knowledge you were given as well, no? Yeah, that's a good point. So go on, Kalilika, or whatever your name is. What's up with that?
Jeez, Jiren. He's so smooth.
That's no way to ask someone a question. Ah, well, I'm older than you, so there. You certainly wouldn't be able to tell from how you talk. You're like a spoiled child. The idea that you should respect your elders because of their age is so outdated. Respect is earned through maturity. If people like you don't become mature as they get older, they just turn into grumpy old farts.
Kalilika is amazingly progressive for this time in history.
What?
You don't want to make that noise? Yeah!
I think Kalilika wins this one. But it's true that the people who receive knowledge forget coming here. However, the knowledge imparted by Lord Eldiel remains within the mind, resurfacing one day as inspiration. Inspiration? What do you mean? I believe she is stating that the knowledge a person is given resurfaces during his daily life as if it were his own thought. Is that correct? Ooh! It's good to see that the rest of you actually have measurable intelligence. Unlike a certain someone here. Pretty fancy system you've got going here, though. So if people remember the knowledge they've been given as if they thought of it themselves, does that mean everyone who's ever invented something great has been here before? Naturally, not everyone, but that is true for certain people and certain inventions, yes. Unbelievable. So, can we actually go outside now? You may. Lisa's explained everything to the people of this town, so there should be no further problems. Okay, Adult, I don't know about you, but those are the words I've been dying to hear. Time to go snoop around town.
Indubitably.
Indubitably! Hopefully we can find some way to get a few more of your memories back. Listening to people talk might help this whole thing sink in a bit too. Something wrong? Oh, nothing. You just sometimes don't seem like you're all there. Then it's like you'll say the perfect thing. Weird. Really? I mean, I'm a reputed information dealer and all that. I absorb everything around me and hey! Kalilika, I would like to entrust you as their guide. Please show them everything this town has to offer. Okay. However, Adol, I must warn you of one thing. Do not, under any circumstances, leave the town through the north exit by yourselves. The north exit? In the direction of that enormous tower? The tower's where Lord Eldiel lives. It is also where Adol met Lord Eldiel when he last came here. However, it's surrounded by an area called the Sanctuary of Storms. If you enter there without permission, you'll be fried by lightning before you know it. So don't say we didn't warn you.
Sorry, I didn't realize you were still going.
Okay. That seems like a pretty good incentive to keep our distance to be. That's our cue, Adol. Let's check this place out. Walking around freely in a monsterless environment should be a pleasant change of pace for you, or so I'd hope. So please try to use the time meaningfully.
All those plates.
They must have a lot of fancy dishware that they never use.
Yeah. I wish I had a lot of fancy dishware that we never use. Oh. Oh, this is Jesus' house.
This house seems to be empty. This is Lisa's house. But Lisa's out most of the time, so it's usually empty. What about her family? She lives on her own. Both of her parents passed away the year I was born. Oh. And that's pretty much all there is to see of Lisa's house. Let's move on, shall we?
It's her bed. We're all just kind of staring at it.
I know something I learned.
What?
Kalilika's 14. So, Lisa's parents have been dead for 14 years.
I see. Oh, this is that place where the dad and the kid dress the same.
Excuse me, Dario. Do you have something you need me to... Oh, Adol! Perfect timing! I actually have something I need to discuss with you. So what's on your mind? Actually, it was about your gravestone, Adol. I was the one who built it. No one else asked me to do it, but still I feel terrible. I hope its existence didn't cause you any bad luck. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. I beg of you.
Oh, it's okay. I only lost all of my childhood memories and my current memories, so I have no idea who I am or where I'm going. Don't worry, it's not because of you. I promise.
It's because of a certain someone. I'll never forgive you.
Didn't we choose that last time?
Yes?
You want to do it again?
Yes. Please forgive me. I really didn't mean any harm, I swear.
Please don't haunt me.
I told Dario he was only joking. Adol. What are we gonna do with you?
Don't make us get the puppy pajamas.
Go get the puppy pajamas. Is something wrong, Ozma? A thought crossed my mind. Was anything buried in that grave? Oh, hey, now that you mention it. Can't be a body in there, so is it just dirt? No, our tradition for cases where there's no body are to bury the belongings of the deceased.
The diseased.
I mean, Adol's belongings! That's what was buried in this grave. I'm so sorry. It just like that. I didn't mean. I'll never forgive you. It's okay. We understand completely.
We should sneak into this man's house at night and be like, ooh.
I am the ghost of Adol!
Ghost of Adol, even though he's still alive.
Adol's belongings. From before he lost his memories, no less.
It'd be like that episode of SpongeBob where Mr. Krabs is trying to spook SpongeBob with a ghost written on a piece of paper. And it's like a shopping list.
Was he able to successfully scare SpongeBob?
Yes, actually.
SpongeBob, what are we gonna do with them?
We're gonna put him in a sponge under the couch.
The dust bunnies.
He's gonna be the sponge under the couch.
And so, dust bunnies will steal the spotlight.
Dust bunnies.
There may be new information to discover within them. Alright, now I'm gonna sing a song! Be prepared, everyone!
I gotta mentally prepare. Go ahead.
Are you ready, kids?
I get it.
I cannot hear you!
I get it.
Oh.
Huh? What?
Okay. Who lives in a sponge, under the trash bin, under the submarine, under...
Dust bunnies. I don't know.
Under the couch. Who lives in a submarine, under the couch. Dust bunnies.
Nazis. I'm kidding.
I got it. Who lives in a tank, under the couch. Dust bunnies.
Dust bunnies live in a tank?
I meant the military figures.
Like army figures?
Yeah.
Oh, what are they called? They're just called army men.
Okay, army men. Square plants.
As far as I know, that's all I ever called them. Summary.
For real, I'm gonna tell the mayor to have that grave removed really soon. So just please wait a little bit longer, please. At all, I think we should probably be leaving now for Dario's sake, if nothing else. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. We don't want the poor guy to have a heart attack. Like that?
Yes. Hello, small child that's just like that man downstairs.
When I grow up, I want to be an architect! My mother, my grandfather, and my great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandfather were all architects, and I'd love to follow their footsteps.
Good for you, my boy.
Good for you, little child. That's for some reason just the same way as the man downstairs.
Hey there, pupper. Let's give it a fruit or nut.
Let's give it Cheetos.
Cheeto nuts.
Cheeto nuts. Alright, now let me sing a song.
Okay, go ahead. I wasn't holding you back.
Alright, I'm gonna try again. Are you ready, kids?
Aye, aye, Captain.
I cannot hear you.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Oh, Captain Judgment! He's a zero! Moving pollutes in the era!
Didn't we see Captain Planet on TV just a minute ago? Not a minute ago. It may have been with Daddy.
What?
It must have been with Daddy. We like saw Captain Planet or something
Oh.
on TV, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's like when she was singing that song. Pull its whiskers.
Pull its whiskers! Pull its whiskers!
Oh no!
It seems offended.
As it should.
I don't think I've ever seen a full episode of Captain Planet before. Me neither!
I used to watch Captain Planet all the time as a kid. That was like the show to watch. Because nothing else was on TV.
I couldn't believe my eyes either! I thought you had a twin brother or something.
Wait, was she talking to me or this man? She was not looking at me. Guess
Maybe-
it was before your
Our
time.
adventure's only just beginning.
Maybe.
At all. You really gave me the shock of my life yesterday. I generally thought I had seen a ghost.
They're not looking at me.
Maybe they just like to speak to people without sharing eye contact.
They think I'm a ghost still. It's bad luck to look into my eyes.
Wow. Is this some kind of shop? Well, technically, yes. This is Philemon's workshop, and the staff here are responsible for all of the machinery in Highland. Machinery? Oh, you aren't familiar with machines? Well, Carter and Osmer are from the forest and live off the land, so they've never seen machines like the ones here before. You have seen them then, I assume? Yeah, machines are, complicated contraption thingies that do stuff in a nutshell. I see. Then your explanation was no help at all. And there you have it. It's a shame that your brain isn't as big as your body, or you'd be quite the genius. Oh, come on now, give me a break! Hey you, big guy over there! You're blocking the entrance!
He He's not even the one standing in front of the entrance. It's Ozma.
Maybe he's the big guy.
I don't think so.
If you want to talk, move over and stop getting in the way of other customers. There isn't even anyone else in here but us. Why am I the only one who gets told off? Nice to see you all.
Yikes, Poindexter.
It's particularly good to see you alive, Adol. We were discussing how this workshop is responsible for all the machinery in Highland. Does that mean those windmills outside were created here as well? That's right. I was responsible for designing them, in fact. Thanks to the knowledge I received from Lord Eldiel, anyway. So all the wisdom I was given has also been given to someone else as well. I see. I still don't really get it. But I can tell you're an amazing person, at least. Ah, but of course, you're a perceptive one, young lady. Don't get cocky, old man. Are all the girls in Highland like this? I thought it was just Kalilica, but this one seems like a handful too. Haha, well, Tamali is Philemon's successor, so she's not exactly your run-of-the-mill girl.
She's not like other girls.
Indeed, you may now bow before me.
Is that what she says? Oh, yeah. Looking for my jacket.
Alright, let's just do
What are you doing?
pretending to listen to rock and roll.
Sorry, I'm putting my jacket on.
Don't be afraid to look around here as much as you like. Hope you find something to sugar your memory. Hey, so please do enjoy looking around the town. You might see something that will help you regain one of your memories.
So she's actually sort of pleasant with Adol. Hello.
I was really surprised when I heard you were still alive. Not only that, you were able to make it back here with your friends. You are truly a special individual, Adol Kristen.
Oh. Werner.
Oh, with you, Kalilika! I see Adol and his friends are with you too. Have you come to ask me something? Yeah, we have. But first, I should introduce you. This is Werner. He's responsible for observing the river. Observing the river? Surprised there's a job like that here.
What's he doing in a bar?
Have you seen anything strange around the river lately? Well, yes, actually. Not long ago, I saw two strangely dressed individuals, a man and a woman, on the opposite shore. Can you describe them at all? The woman was, let's just say, lightly dressed, and had long purple hair. And the man was enormous, clad in obscenely heavy-looking armor, and had a roach's butt as an arm. I remember them well because they were such an odd combination, like a study in opposites. That sounds like that man that must have been the beast tamer we encountered. Yeah, and the woman must be that magician. So those two are allies? Sure wouldn't have guessed that. Oh, you've met them yourselves? Unfortunately, all I could confirm is that the two of them were together. They were on the opposite shore after all, so we couldn't hear what they were talking about. Nor confirm exactly what they were doing. I see.
Who's over there? Is that Crystal?
No.
Watermelon? 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 Get up here. Come here. Come here. Come on, baby. Come on. Come here. She's rubbing on everything, but not getting in my lap. Come on. Watermelon. Come here. Come on. Come on. There you go. Oh, my baby.
Still, at least now we know they're connected in some way. It's pretty significant on its own. Thanks for the information. Oh, it was nothing! I'm happy to have helped. Thanks a bunch!
You're so fluffy, my baby.
You a zombie! I know all about zombies. Sometimes when people die, they can keep moving around, and they're called zombies. And also, their skin is green. And that's just...
And they wear puffy pajamas.
No, they wear torn up puffy pajamas. They also eat your brains.
Oh, Kalilica's kind of stuck over there.
She's trying
Silly
to...
girl.
She wants to channel her Mask of the Sun Spirit, but can't because she's never appeared in the game. A highly detailed model sits atop the desk. It seems to depict the battlefield.
Baby. My baby. She's still over there in that corner. I got you, boo. You're so pretty.
Welcome, travelers! As you can see, this is the place where we weave fabrics and other tailored clothes. This is the role that has been passed down in my family for generations. Not that I care anyway.
So, do we go check the grave now? Oh! Mishi! You know, we can find Mishi all over the world. You sweet baby.
Whoa! It could be! What was that? It might have been a creature called Mishi. I've heard of it once before.
Oh, you got fur coming off you like crazy, girl.
Yeah, I see a bunch of her fur flying around.
Because I'm scratching her so much.
Maybe I should brush her fur someday at some point.
Yeah, the summertime they get their fur comes off real bad.
It's supposed to be extremely shy, always appearing in weird places. Brings good luck to those who find it. For the life of me, though, I can't remember where I heard about it.
Whoop! Did you slip? Are you just ready to go? Alright.
Either way, if we get a chance, it might be worth trying to track the little guy down.
There's a gold Picard back there.
A Picard card. Pinch my nose.
No! Sound like a machine gun.
I do. I know. When I was born, when I studied different ecosystems here in Highland. We've met before. Well, the things you don't remember, I see no harm in reintroducing myself. I'm currently raising weird livestock from throughout the European continent in this building.
Oh, see, they say Europa.
Feel free to visit here anytime if you'd like to study them yourself. Can we look at the ox? Or the bull thingy? Snort! 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 Give it freshly. Snort! Snort!
Gave us a split hair, thanks.
Card. Golden card cards make weird noises.
Is that the sound it makes?
Yeah. Gold ore from a golden card card.
Still have yet to actually kill one of those. They run away so fast.
Why'd you mention killing one?
I needed to complete the bestiary.
Oh, Adol, it's great to see you! I'm so glad you're alive. Everyone here feared the worst. There are only dust and old dreams in here, but please make yourself at home if you can. Nothing but dust and old dreams, huh? You have too many books in here to make a claim like that, if you ask me. Yes, I do have a lot. Simon and Betty are the descendants of scholars and the most well-educated people in all of Highland. Lord Aldeel gives the ultimate decision on whom to invite to this town. He'll have to ask for advice from Simon and Betty before doing so. Wow, so they're kind of like his heavenly advisors or something then. Oh no, we're not quite that important. Lord Aldeel is omnipotent and omniscient in the truest sense, you see?
Omnipotent.
Omnipotent! But as a result of that, he doesn't always see things the same way a human would. And that's where we come in. We provide him with a human perspective on things. Nothing more. Frankly, it's an honor that he listens to us at all. I see. How long has this Aldeel been living in the region? Well, I couldn't give you an exact answer, but it's been hundreds of years for sure. I don't know if you've ever seen any, but all the winged statues in the Great Forest are images of Lord Aldeel. Hundreds of years? So that means he must be a really, really old man by now. You wouldn't be able to tell if you met him. He looks and acts like he's still in his prime. I've never heard of him falling ill before either. Wow. His personality is a large part of why all of us here in Highland love him so much. He's incredibly kind, and he even has a great sense of humor. Just talking with him always puts me at ease. Sounds like a pretty great guy, or god. I think we probably kept you long enough now. True, we should be letting him go. You're welcome to come back anytime if you should ever need anything. Celceta, I'm sure you have plenty of other places to show them, no? Yeah, I guess so. Thank you both for your time.
Alright, I think we've been everywhere. Oh, we haven't been... We haven't talked to these two girls fighting over this boy.
I love you! Sorry.
I love you too.
I told you! Joel's gonna be a tailor with me! We'll have a tailor's wedding and make tailor babies! He's got no other choice! I love you! Joel's gonna be a scholar with me! We'll have a scholar's wedding and make scholar babies! And that's an undeniable fact! Come on, stop fighting, please! I love you. What an impressive building! Sure is pretty. This is the chapel, where people offer prayers to Lord Eldiel. Look, it's Mariana and Lisa, talking by the altar. How about we go say hi? Okay, sure, why not? Lord Eldiel, please watch over me today as you always have. Oh, so you're the red-headed explorer and his companions people have been talking about. Well, while you're here, you should probably pray to Lord Eldiel as well. No!
You're not my dad.
Oh, you must be... Good day, Adol. Did you manage to get any sleep after we spoke last night? I did, thank you. No!
Not a wink.
I'm glad to hear that. Are you Lisa then? You're very pretty. Isn't she though? Lisa's the most popular maiden in all of Highland, and for good reason. Most popular? Why are you boasting about her? Shouldn't you be like jealous or something? These two have always been very close to one another. They've been raised together as if they were sisters. I see. And who might you be? Oh, I'm sorry, I haven't introduced myself yet. My name is Mariana. I'm one of the apostles of Highland. Apostles?
Apostle.
I say apostle.
That's fine.
Oh, that's right. I haven't explained that yet, have I? Those who directly serve Lord Eldiel are referred to as his apostles. Only apostles are allowed to enter the tower where he lives. Of course, there's more to it than that, but that's the general gist. Suffice it to say, it's a very important position.
Suffice.
Suffice! Lisa's an apostle too, and so am I, but I'm just an apprentice. Oh, really? Important position, huh? So, how are these apostles serve your Lord Eldiel exactly? Only to the apostles is a different... What's up with apostles?
I just feel like you're putting too much accent on the T just to spite me.
Really? That's what's so funny about me saying apostle? I am not trying to do that.
I know.
Besides, I'm trying to say apostle normally.
I'm only joking.
Well, each of the apostles has a different task assigned to him or her. Mine, for example, is the rite of prophecy, in which I convey the words of Lord Eldiel to the people of Highland. Lisa's role then, my role is called the rite of summoning. The rite of summoning? If I recall correctly, the mayor spoke at that yesterday. Adol said something about Lord Eldiel giving knowledge to people of his choosing. So, does that mean your role is to bring those people here? Exactly. You people, you probably figured this out by now.
You people!
The one who brought Adol to this town before he lost his memories was Lisa. Really? Come to think of it, what happened to the person you were supposed to be bringing here this time? Was he with you when you returned last night? No, actually. Lord Eldiel indicated that the timing was no longer convenient, so I asked to cancel the summoning until a later date. Really? That's a shame, but if Lord Eldiel wasn't to grant an audience, then that's that, I suppose. He must be really busy right now. Yes. Are you okay, Lisa? You seem tired. Perhaps you should avoid making more long journeys for the time being. No, I'm fine. Well, if you're sure.
Hello.
Alright, everyone. I think we should move on to the next location. I really am fine, Kalilika. You needn't worry so much about it.
Hello.
Everyone needs to rest sometimes. It's nothing to be ashamed of. Indeed, we've heard enough for now. Any further questions can wait. Thank you very much for your time. Take care, it's nice meeting you. Okay, Miss Tour Guide, lead the way. Don't patronize me, neck chin.
Neck chin.
Come on, everyone, let's move along.
So sweet, my sweet baby. You wanna get back in my lap? Whoop. Upsy daisy. There's nothing to steal in here. You silly girl. You wanna get comfy? Okay. Get comfy and I'll pet you. I don't want you to take a tumble.
Right, I think we've been about everywhere in town now. We should have enough information to work with, so let's head back to the mayor's place and regroup. Yes, we must decide our next course of action. Meanwhile, I'm afraid I have some business to attend to, so I must bid you adieu.
Adieu! Adieu.
Adieu! I'm gonna have to call it here since I have to get ready for something tomorrow. Thanks for the stream and good luck with the next area.
Hey, thanks for stopping by. We really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Hope you have a great evening.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye-bye. I'm doing the sniffing dog.
You silly girl.
Alright then, Adol. We gathered a fair amount of information. At least, is there anything in particular that stands out to you? About the apostles! The apostles? Those people who serve El Deal? I guess now that you mention it, Lisa's one of them too. We were told that each apostle has a different role to perform. And Lisa's role is to bring El Deal's chosen beneficiaries to the tower so they can meet with them, right? So how does she make it through the forest? You said there were no signs that Adel had passed through those underground ruins. Maybe the way she does it can explain that too. Doesn't sound like she uses any run-of-the-mill methods at any rate. I do feel there may be more to learn here. But I believe we learned some information that may prove more immediately useful to us. About that shady man. There's still a lot left to find out about those two for sure.
So warm.
But right now, we gotta trace your whereabouts from when you were here before and find out what happened to you. So personally, I'm a lot more interested in your belongings, like your old belongings, before you lost your memory. This could be our chance to see what Adol had with him before he disappeared. Assuming we can even get to them since they've been buried. And since everyone thought you were dead, they buried them in your grave. Time for some grave robbing!
We should consult with Aaron.
That settles it then! Permission from the dead guy himself means no curse, no problem. Just a little blade in the dirt, and bam! Answers! There's not a moment to waste.
That's how I get all my answers. Digging in the dirt.
That's how I'll find treasure. Just digging in the dirt.
Such a sweet kitty baby.
Oh
Alright,
wait, I think I'm dead.
I was gonna say, it's 8:30.
So it'll be goodbye from me and Puppy Adol.
Save real quick.
Goodbye from me and Puppy Adol. I am the best Adol around. Forget about here.
Forget about Tyrion. Oh, I didn't even realize this was Huh?
By the way, I just noticed that Karna's in the room instead of Ozma.
They probably just switched him around for some reason. But I'm gonna get going too. Oh no, he's covering up the bye. You can slap his sword.
Yeah, your sword!